Hello and welcome on back. We are back in the overworld collecting some wood. We had some interesting things happen off camera. I continued with the construction of the zombie piglin farm, and then I tested it out. And so first I put it into hard difficulty, and I did not know that regular piglin will still attack you even if you're wearing gold in hard difficulty. Like I was really surprised, and like I didn't attack anybody. I didn't do anything. Like I just switched it to hard, and then all of a sudden all these piglin were like slowly looking at me and then starting to get aggro, and then they started attacking me. And I had gold pants on. In fact, I'm wearing the gold pants. In fact, yeah, you can see I look like a crazed doctor with red eyes. Um, a plant doctor. But anyways, um, it was all bad. I died pretty quick. I tried to dig into a wall to like wall off behind me, but one of them was following me, and I should have known that wouldn't have worked. I kind of panicked. I couldn't make it into the safe room that I built, because I remember you can just use walls and then they can't jump over it. But you, being the smart person that you are, being a regular player, can jump over the wall to get in as long as there's a nearby block to jump off of that's like the same height. So I guess I could have made it even taller to make it easier for me to get in and to escape attackers. And it doesn't help that I still have a drift on this controller, and every now and then like I don't actually run when I try to. So, but all excuses aside, that was just interesting to find out that the gold didn't matter, because I was keeping an eye out for ghasts and Enderman and zombie piglin, but yeah. Oh, and speaking of Enderman or Ender Human, I mean, I was watching Coraline the other day and noticed the part with the trapeze artists, the two ladies downstairs, and they start enamoring over, or they start talking about man, like what a glorious creation is man, like so noble in grace and form and beauty, and like so then you start to realize that, at least I'm pretty sure this is my understanding of what I'm seeing or hearing or both. Is that they're talking about humans, and that's refreshing. Like, a couple of women, very scantily clad in the beginning, but then, I don't want to spoil too much, but they transform, and then they're more modest and more respectable. Not so much a disgrace for women, and the main character is a woman too, so that's kind of like it's very. And then there's an African American or darker skinned boy as the other boy or as the other character, and so it's a pretty forward thinking. I don't know, like there's a lot in there, but I was just really excited to see that part where they were talking about humans. So, and then just thinking about that with Endermen, like there could be man and women Endermen, like he-men and them and women, you know, could, I don't know. Or not. I mean, and then the villagers too. We've talked about that before. Where like they kind of look like one or the other or both. Like, you know, he-men, women, and then everyone else in between them and I don't know. And it's already doing with the pronouns like, they, theirs, stuff like that, non-binary, not grouped into one or the other. Although, I don't know. We don't need to go down that road. So, all right, let's see. Do we have enough to plant? Almost. Plant the replacements, take this wood. I mean, this is plenty, but I got to get it to where like it actually starts to drop. Like, see how there's some that's going to get caught up in being connected to trees that already exist or the trees that still exist. Let's see, two more. How in the world? All right. Not 4 minutes in, and we got a hanging llama and a wandering trader that he might fall off, he might not. I don't know. What do you think, Mr. Iron Golem? Can you assist with that? No. All right. These guys look pretty scary. They've got like their Russian badges on their shoulders or whatever. Like, oh, and then Mr. Bobinski being drunk. Like, that they kind of addressed alcohol in that movie too, and I had to explain to my kiddos what drunk was, and so, yeah. Oh, yes, and there's a wonderful mine shaft. So, anyways, what I was trying to do is I was trying to make some wood to make a door to finish off the. Let's go ahead and use that for a lot of the fuel. Okay. Ah. Oh yeah, you can make netherrack into nether bricks. That's something cool. Oh, and once we do find, that's what we should do. We should do a little bit of exploration this episode while we muse. Is talk about some social engineering, some lawyer stuff, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, all that stuff. So because it is relevant, and I thought I was gonna hate that show when I first saw it. And as a disclaimer, yeah, stuff that's gonna be in these shows, it's about as bad as a dare talk by your local law enforcement officer in fifth grade. So I mean, there's the bar. You know, I apologize if any kids get their heads messed up from listening to this. Hopefully they're not. It's not for children, but we all know how much like that actually prevents kids from watching certain content. So unless you explicitly make it 18 and older, like anyone signed into an adult account can see this video here. So anyways, I digress. I feel so bad because I don't want to be the reason that someone's kid is like no longer like all innocent, like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Although you get that back a little bit from education. So I mean, having those aha moments in computer science. I was actually an adult learner. I was an old person in a lot of the classes. Um, so yeah, and I was still all excited, and science does that, and computer science is no exception. In fact, well, I mean, it's easy to see the Magic School Bus. Like that's just it was one of my favorite shows growing up. It's one of my kids' favorite shows, or at least it was. They don't watch it anymore. They're on to other things. So, but yeah, we'll go show you the Nether base. Oh yeah, so that was death number one. Luckily, I got all my stuff back. I had to kill a piglin that took my entire diamond armor set. So I got my armor back. Oh, oops. Sorry to open my inventory mid warp. You gotta be careful not to interrupt the teleports. And also just walking into the door will start some of the sound, but then you're good. So watch, I say that and it changes its behavior. Like I said, yeah, that's the first time I've seen regular piglin attack, even though I had gold pants. I still have gold pants, but I had them on when I died. So anyways, I switched it back to peaceful, came back, got my stuff, and then I did it. So here's the actual thing. So what I was doing is I was trying to jump like that, but my controller drifted just a little bit. I mean, then it's even hard to get on that, but like, or something, and I ended up jumping like against it, and I fell through, and then like or no, that was death number two. Sorry, death number one. Let's go back up here. And so I added a lot to this. Like, once I'm ready for it, it'll be pretty nice. So let's see, was it here? No, I think it was the second one. So I ran in here, and I ran over here, and there's of course tons of them. And I started to dig right here, and then I died. So then I turned, and I was gonna put a block there, and someone ran up on me and killed me. But now we're in peaceful, so I can run around. They don't even fight back. I can get experience, I can get gold, crossbows. I mean, this isn't the way to do it. You still want to, or I'm still going to try to figure out how to get a better setup. I was thinking, did want to heal up my pickaxe a little bit. It's so nice having a diamond sword. It only takes, and that's with, not even with the sharpness, right? It's just, yeah, mending one. So, actually, I suppose I could switch it to easy and show you how that was. Oh, but then I died a second time. So, and that's what I was explaining there. It was like I was running over here, and I think it's just because it's too congested right here, and then trying to jump back like that. I really should have, like, in fact, let's do that. Let's clear out the area around it. But I like this, like, still how it's only 2 units high, so a ghast can't spawn when the ceiling is low. Now, as I say that, we come to here where it's not the case. Ah. Okay, whatever. Although, do I want? Nah, no. There we go. Okay, so there's a pretty wide area here, which would spawn a lot of normal or zombie piglins. There's a wide area here, but then as far as getting in here, in fact, I should take away this too. So I think this was a dumb barrier. I mean, it was cool in theory, but ended up making it harder to get back into the safe area, and I need a ladder too, but that's okay. Because like worst case scenario, and I do need to drop down, I do have a walkway. I'll show you in a second. So it's right there. So I can escape through this place, which is torched, and it's only one way, so I can drop back there, and I can hightail it up on the stairs. But normally I would have like a ladder here. Oh, it's getting so intense. Let's see. Yeah, and all this. There. And then I can do that way I can jump from anywhere. See? And then I don't have to worry so much about like hooking back around, because that was intense. Like now I can jump in here. If I jump straight at it, I can jump back out. Oh, let's take away that. Now the downside of this is ghast can spawn in here now. Maybe not, actually, now that I think about it. If I were to make this. So it's not really a 3x3. I mean, maybe here, then it would have to have like 3x3 of a flat space to spawn on. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that because the ghast, I mean, that's when I duck down and run in here. Or even face it and try to deflect the shots back, because you can actually hit the gas projectiles back at it. So, without further... Oh, wait. The door. Okay, so... Okay, that's good, actually. Oops. Okay. There we go. And it would be nice... Let's see, do I have the glass? Yes, I do. So, let's do that. Okay. And we will build a machine that smelts all of that. In fact, what is that? It's, blast furnace. Okay, and how do we build blast furnace? You know, furnace, iron, and... What is that? Smooth stone. Okay. Alright, so we'll have to do some grocery shopping for that, but for now, let's go ahead and make this a little protection booth. Oops. Let's make that. Actually, I want to make absolutely sure, if possible, like I don't know, I feel like I still have stuff that spawns sometimes, even when I try to, you know, light up the area. Okay. There we go. So we can make the seal good. And then this can be our little safe spot. Like, actually safe spot. And then here, it's a safe spot. And see, I was thinking about that too, like maybe making it this one like 2 blocks high, so it's really easy to jump from. But I think we're good just expanding the... Alright, so now we have gold. Let's switch it to easy. Wait, crouch so I don't wander off somewhere. Okay. Alright, so now all we have to do is upset some zombie piglin, and then all of their zombie piglin friends will come running to attack me. So really we just gotta find one. There's one. Way up there. I gotta be careful not to accidentally strike any of the regular piglin. Okay. that's the only one. Oh, that glitched. Huh. Oh, also I need to get food. So, wait, did I just get... Yeah, I got rotten flesh. Whoops. So I can eat rotten flesh if I have to. But really, I could just be out here fighting them. Oh, there's a ghast. So there's not as many as I thought there would be. And there's one up there. It would be nice to get a bow and arrow. I do have some of those crossbows. Oh. Oh no. There we go. Alright, so this is what it looks like. You just can't be too close to the edge, otherwise they'll attack you. And then you just kill them. And then you pick up whatever they dropped. Now the more layers we make, the more zombie piglin can spawn, but... Oh no. This is a dangerous place for ghasts. Ah! That was horrible combat. Alright, so... Yeah, and then you just get gold. In fact, let's go ahead and switch it out of peaceful. Or no, back to peaceful. First, let's get somewhere safe. Yeah. Okay, oh, did that aggro some others? It sounded like it, kind of. Alright, anyways. As I'm almost dead. Okay. So it just wiped out all of the hostile mobs. Come on. How come I can't? I can't back out. There we go. Jeez. Alright, so now there's no more hostile mobs. And then, like I said, I can just walk around, I can just kill these guys anyway. And take their gold stuff. Like, they drop swords. Let's go make that blast furnace. Because eventually when it... Or wait, actually, you know what? Let's mine it out a bit. Because that's what could really help out this setup. Also making this thing efficiency, like 5 would be great, but... That's a whole other bit of doing, so... Well... And that way more of the zombie pigmen will appear here, rather than having to chase them all around and then run back down here. Alright, but I mean, yeah, I'll do some of that, I think, off camera and stuff too, because, like, I mean, the goal is to get a bunch of gold, and really, if you're killing a bunch of them, you get all these swords and whatnot, so we'll go drop this stuff off. Yeah, whatever. And now we have another base. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with that hallway. The other one, I was just kind of like making more stuff or more ways to get, well, to escape really. Because that got very brutal very quick. So, anyways, let's get a blast furnace. We can melt down that stuff, start building gold. And I did see an Enderman running around. So, I don't know. That's another thing. You can set up, if you make a similar setup where it's 2 units high and no more, then the Enderman can't attack you. And so you can aggro them safely and then harvest ender pearls that way. But for that, I really want to light up all the bases just to make sure mobs don't spawn anywhere near. And then, ow. What was that? I just got smacked walking out of the portal. Oh well. It's karma catching up to me. Oh yeah, let's see if that wandering trader is still there. Probably not. Probably despawned. I still have yet to finish that giant tree. And you can see the experiment to see like how vines grow. So it looks like only down and not laterally. That's why I made a bunch of lines up. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, well, if it covered, you'd see side-to-side growth, but it doesn't. So, which is different from the Java version, I'm pretty sure. Because when I was playing it on the computer, I was able to do that. I would just like place one vine square somewhere on the wall of this castle tower, and eventually I'd come back and it would be like covered in vines. So, oh, some more tree droppings. So, yep, still there. Maybe I should make some arrows. I need flint. I don't think I've got a lot of flint. I have gravel. Um, sticks. That's clay. Although I don't have a fast shovel. I might have to do some more stuff off camera. I need smooth stone. Here's a fun fact. I actually just took away all the cobblestone. Let's go get some. Okay. Got some cobblestone. We'll cook that into stone. And then you got to cook it again into smooth stone. So it's double cooked stone or cobblestone. Here we go. There. Alright, so we got that going. We've got the iron. What else was it? Yeah, smooth stone. Oh, and a furnace. So I need even more cobblestone. So I might want a couple blast furnaces. We'll go ahead and let that cook a bit. So I need to get 9. Where's all that? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and light this up too. So I don't want things spawning down here. Alright. Hello, you. Thorns. Not too sure about you. Well, whatever. Hmm. Well, whatever. We have plenty of Or are those librarians, I think? Yeah, librarians. Okay, now we need... Of course, food would be good. So I'm going to keep going down there. Where did I put that? It's not the best food, but... Those are wheat. Yeah, debatable. Oh yeah, arrows. So we need seeds. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and do that a little bit. Okay. Okay, not so much so far. Yay, 2 seeds. Alright, well, let's see about chickens, eggs. Basically, we need the feathers. Alright. Okay. Yes, we do have a sword. Plus 7. Plus 12. Alright. It's like point and click. Instant. Okay, that's probably enough. I don't want to take too many of them. And then... Okay. And then we need flint. So... Ah! What? Oh, did that make... I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. Alright, 3 flint. Woo! And I lost one down here. A couple. Not a single piece? Huh. I feel like I've got to have flint somewhere. I know I have a lot of arrows and stuff back at the other base, but the whole point is to stay self-sufficient in this area. I don't know. We should also figure out Enderman harvesting strategies. I mean, I could build like a little arena and then make it to where there's a safe way to attack Endermen. And really, you just gotta like swipe your sword at them to aggro them, and then they come attacking you. But, I don't know. All for ender pearls, and then you still gotta get the blast. Although the blaze, once I find a blaze spawner, then it's gonna be really cool, like, to make basically a blaze farm. And it's where, I learned this from Waddles, he has a video on it, and like, you basically use a bunch of pistons and pressure plates, and as the blazes spawn, they drift down, and then they land on the pressure plates, which push this or power the piston, and then the pistons all push them in towards the center, and then you make it kind of like I did with the nether base we have now. It's like a conic way of like it goes down at it, like, oh whoa, so that'll happen sometimes. Let's see, do I have anything to fill it with? Oh, there's the alarm. So, alright, yeah, I might do some stuff off camera and, like, you know, gather up some weapons, maybe strengthen the base down there. Or I really got to do some exploration. I think we talked about doing that, but sorry. Anyways, let's see. Ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one.